Hey guys, in this video we are going to learn one more important concept around return statement. So what is this return statement? How that can be used inside a function we are going to learn. Myself Rakesh. Guys, please do support me by hitting on the subscribe button and please do hit on the bell icon to stay up to date with the new contents that I am trying to upload on a regular basis. With that, let's get started and understand. So till now you have seen how the function is working. For example, here I have created a simple function. What this will do, if I say print a, what is going to happen? It's going to print 10 because I'm going to pass 10. I'm passing 10. The output is 10, right? It is pretty simple one. Now if I ask you, hey, can you do something like this? Let's say print, and I want to print function directly like this. Is it going to work? Right? It's saying none. It has printed 10, but for the line number 6 it said none. So why is it happening? Is there a way in Python to do it? Yes, there is a way to do it. For that, all you have to do, there is a statement that you have to use is return. So I'm using return and I'm writing a. You don't have to use a parenthesis, simply you can say return a. So with that, what would happen? Here I am passing a value, so it will go here and it will return it and it will print. For example, if I done this, it is returning and printing 10. So last time it has printed none. Now you will say, Rakesh, what is the use of this? Okay, let me show you a use. For example, I want to multiply whatever the value has been passed. I want to multiply it with, let's say, 10. Sorry, add by 10 or whatever you would like to do. Let's say plus 10 I want to do. So now when I'm passing 10, if I run, so I can do a mathematical calculation and it is saying the output value is 20. What if I write this sentence multiple times, right? Control V. Here I'm passing 10, here I'm passing 20, here I'm passing 30, let's say. Right? So if I run this, what is happening? The output is again this adding and returning, it's returning multiple times. Getting it? I will say, Rakesh, okay, you are passing one value. Is it possible to pass two values at a time? Okay, let's do that. Let's say B, comma C. Let's say I'm passing three different parameters I have created, A, B, C, and here I want to make a calculation. Let's say A plus B, then you should always do C. So let's say this is the formula A plus B minus C. Okay, so what I will do, I'll pass two different values. Okay, let me delete all this, keep it simple. 10 comma 20 comma, it should always do a minus 1. Okay, so these are the values I'm passing. So 10 plus 20 minus 1 it's supposed to do. So if I run this, the output is 29. So different way you can use it. Okay, different ways you can use it. I will say, Rakesh, can I use the return statement one more below this? No, because you have to do, see, from the moment I am writing, it is giving me a warning. What is the warning? This code is unreachable in line number 5. So you can't have multiple ones in one function. I'm using only one time, because whatever you would like to do, write it over here, whatever the formula, whatever the calculation you would like to do, write it over here, and the final value will be returned. That's all the use of it. Okay, that's the use of the return statement, and you have understood through the example how this one was running and showing you the output. Okay, so I have done the mathematical calculation A plus B minus C, and I'm passing the values, and all these things I have taught you, right? Arbitrary, this and all this can be utilized. So that requires a bit of logic, and I taught you what are the arbitrary arguments in the previous video. So try to experiment with all those functions, but in simple, the return is going to return whatever you have mentioned, how it would like to return the value. Depending on that, it will take the value inside, and directly with one line I can print the value, or you can pass it to another variable. Let's say x is equal to function 110.20 comma 1. Okay, even that can be done. For example, x is equal to, you can pass the value of this one function, and then you're passing something like 20 comma 30 comma 2, let's say, and I would like to print x. So whatever way you would like to use it, you can do it, doesn't matter. Okay, now look at the output of this. The output is 48. 20 plus 30, 50 minus 2, 48. Okay, so this is how you can use a return function, guys, return statement. So thank you guys for watching it. We are going to come up with one more important concept that you can use. Myself Rakesh, so please do subscribe to my channel and do hit on the bell icon, guys. Take care, bye bye.